just sent you the request, brother. Yo, what's good, my dude?
What up, man?
Just chilling. How's everything going?
So, man, this guy got it from the studio and shit.
Yeah, how'd that shit go?
It was cool, except for waiting for Uber for fucking a half hour in the cold.
Ah, nah, fuck that. That shit sucks. Yo, man, I really appreciate your time.
I could drive next month, so fuck it.
Yeah. I know. How you feeling? You feeling all right?
Chilling, man.
Alright, that's what's up. Yo, we were talking a little early on my last part, and I was letting them all know with the live while we were killing time that I gotta play this record right away because it's fire. First off, people are just tuning in now. You know, so many people are hyped that you're jumping on live. We really thank you for your time for this and everything. And I gotta jump this record off with the We Want It All record because you know we were talking about that, and this record is fire. So it's with GQ Nothing Pretty, and it's with Benny. I want to talk about it, but let's definitely play it first so they can hear it. Yo.
Shout out Dr. Rob.
Bro, that record is crazy. You know, that record is ridiculous, bro. Like, how did that record start? Like,
I did my reference, which I ended up just keeping. You know what I mean? And then I hollered at GQ and like, yo, do the same pattern and shit. You know what I mean? So he laced it, and then me and Benny was already talking, so I sent him a couple records, and he was like, he was like any of them. You know what I mean? So like, I do that one. So you know what I mean? Pop it off, and then. Yeah, man.
That record was crazy because, like, I've been listening to a lot of Benny the Butcher as well for a while, and like, I like his diversity because I was even listening to him and he was on Russ's album, and what was crazy about it was he still brought his side to like almost a pop, not pop, but more of a mainstream kind of record, but still talk that talk, embodied it. You know?
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. Yeah, you're supposed to be yourself no matter, you know, the beat switch up or who else you with, you know what I mean? I just did a show like similar to that tonight at the lab.
That's fire. And it's crazy because, like, I got put onto Russ by one of my homies, and I know he did something, I know you're doing it too, like, the weeklies. And it's dope. Like, I like how you've been dropping. We're already in, the week 15 already? And you're dropping fire. Like, I got a couple of them here. Like, that Roy Jones Jr. record is ridiculous, bro. I had to play that probably like a good 3 or 4 times today. I can't even lie. You know what I'm saying? Man. All fire. Like, how's it been? Like, you been happy with the way the weekly's been jumping out? Like, let me know a little your ideas for it.
Yeah, I mean, we still building on. A lot of people don't even know about it yet. So, just build it. It's gonna be there. So whether they catch on, you know, whether it was there week 1 or they catch on week 30, you know what I mean? They can always go back.
Yo, it's fire because, like, I went through all the 15 today, and like I said, I picked up a few of the 3 that were crazy with it. And another one I liked was your week 3 Bag Talk. Like, the vibe you put with that record was crazy. It made me want to go out and make that money real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, it set that vibe, man. Like, it was talking that talk. Like, it was just dope. Now, how did that come along? Now, you just heard the beat and that just made you want to just jump at it, or?
I made the beat for Bag Talk.
Oh, that's fire. That's dope.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't know, like, that's how I got my foot in the game. Producing records, I did that, The Sound of Philly for Reef, like, a couple years before I bust out. What? And then that shit opened a lot of doors. Everything's a Gamble 1. I produced all of it except for 3 tracks. But once I started getting traction, I was like, you know, I could save the beats for when I'm old and you know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to fall back from rhyming in the next 5 years. So I just started making beats again last summer. You know what I mean? So Bag Talk's actually the first King Mag production that I rap over in a decade.
is crazy. Do you mind if we play real quick? Let them hear it?
Yeah, let's get it.
Let's do it, bro. Yo, I didn't even know you produced it. So wait till you guys hear this beat. This beat is crazy. Like, I was vibing out all day to this. You know? So, to even know you produced this record, yo, salute, big homie. That's fire.
Good looking.
Yo, this is crazy.
Now it's on, King Magnetic, motherfucker, check this out. Yeah, tough guys get ghosts, let's see they ass. Doing jokes with kids in a PJ mask and a DJ ass. Can I have a drop? Yeah, sure, homie. I ain't friendly at all, I empathize. Ex-Marines, that's 75. That's always stupid, I don't always use it, but I always gotta make homie music for the goons and the fathers. Used to be robbers, who wanna cross that bridge? Play that toll, if you play that role, you ain't never take a loss like this. Even as an Eagles fan in the casino van, let me see those hands like Crooked Clan. Got a broken hand, that a Muslim man. That's your favorite rapper, I will cook your man. Come on, I wanna shop right now. I got a Glock right now. Put it in the bag. Get your hip hop right now. Put it in the thought right now. Put it in the bag. I wanna shop right now. I got a Glock right now. Put it in the bag. Get your hip hop right now. Put it in the thought right now. Put it in the bag. I was patient last year. Hit my face in that beard. Alibi for that Cali style with my alley rivals getting in. No leap year. Don't try to jump. No extra days. I'm not the one. Got 20 minutes. If you wanna finish, better help yourself with that thumb, bitch. Had to work for my young bitch. Wasn't work with it come with. Put up plan made a one-man band. Drum roll, no drumsticks. Fell in love with that dumb shit. Fell apart, now I'm falling place. Relationships over compromise. Mixed local ass with a foreign face. Come on, I wanna shop right now. I got a Glock right now. Put it in the bag. Get your hip hop right now. Put it in the thought right now. Put it in the bag. I wanna shop right now. I got a Glock right now. Put it in the bag. Get your hip hop right now. Put it in the thought right now. Put it in the bag.
Yo, the comments was going crazy for that. That shit was crazy, bro. Like,
Good looking.
yo, the bounce on that beat is nuts.
Yo, actually, the crazy shit about that beat, that was actually a beat I did for Reef. Like, the sample, and I got a hard drive back from, like, my old studio from, like, 07 to 14. So I had the files, and I took the chops, the original chops, and then re-chopped them and slowed them down, and then made that shit. And then once the beat was done, I sat there and I wrote the shit like real quick, little 10-minute. So
Yeah, that's crazy, and that's dope, bro. Like, it's funny because me and Reef, we spoke a few times too. It fell through, but we were supposed to do a tour with the Snow Goons last year. We were supposed to go through Canada and stuff. So, like, shout out to Reef, man. He's always been a cool dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's always been mad respectful and always on point when we always chopped it up and stuff. And that's dope. That, like, even knowing you did that Philly sound record, like, that's crazy to me because I remember bumping that. You know what I mean? Like, that's dope, bro. Even people in the comments, like, shout out to Tactics. I know he's a huge supporter of yours. He loves your work and stuff, and, like, that shit even blew his.
Tactics?
Yeah, he's from Huntsville, Ontario. It's the homie right there.
That's what's up. Yeah, man. Yeah. Now people gonna learn about the production. You know what I mean, because that's what I'm gonna still fuck with music, but I don't want to be stage diving and shit too much longer. I see E&J just came in the building. We got.
There you go. Shout out to E&J. 100. Shout out to E&J.
That's why I love E&J. Happy gathering for a dub.
We support E&J. Yo, shout out to Twin Gambit.
Yeah, that's my man's in there too. What up, Twin?
What up? What up? Nah,
yeah, man.
I've been, and like I said, I was going through a lot of the catalog. Back to the Trap is like I said, is one of my favorite projects of yours. Like, I play that over and over all the time and stuff. And you had, like, dope features on it, and you even had some dope solo records on it. Like, the first two records came out swinging, the Back in the Trap, and then Where I Be. Like, those two records just to start off is what drew me through the rest of the project. Cause, like, you came out swinging on that.
Look. Yeah, that shit came together, man. It was a long time coming, because me and Doc Will Rob was actually, we was working since like 2013 or 12, something like that. And we had a couple songs, and he got locked up. And then when he came home, he hit me up. He's like, "Yo, we got it, yeah, but let's start over. Let's, do the whole project." And that's when he sent me the Back in the Trap joint. I did that. I was like, "Yeah, send me more of these trappy joints." You know, it's more boom trap or more like D block type shit. It's not full blown Papa Zan shit. You know what I mean?
I feel you. Nah, honestly, bro, and it was honestly, I felt like the combination was crazy. Like, cause your delivery, your delivery to me as a fan of music, your delivery stands out to me so much to like other artists. Like, you really, when you come in, like the first 4 bars you're swinging with catches attention. You know what I mean? And I even want to talk about, Everything's a Gamble, because you got some records on there where, I've told you in the past, you got lines in those records that like stood out for me, because like you could tell you're telling a story and you're reminiscing on something, and that's hip hop to me. That's something like, as a supporter of like lyrics, like that's something we look for to hear, and like it developed and it's delivered how us fans want it to be delivered. So I salute you for that. Like crazy. When we were going to even that through the record, you have a feature and it's with Cassidy, and that record made me want to just go outside and punch somebody.
Yeah, that's why I make punch in the face music. So that's going
on some real shit. Like, how did that record come along? I know we were talking about it briefly and stuff, but how did that come along? Because you two are dope. Like, you two together were fire, and bro, but you spazzed on that record.
Well, good look. Yeah, he came in last minute and shit. You know what I mean? It was like maybe 2-3 weeks before we had to turn it in to the distributor, and so I got we got mutual peoples and shit. So we linked up and shit, worked everything out. He came to the lab, so I played him the joints that had 1 or 2 verses that had an open slot, and let him pick out and shit. He picked that one, so we got it. You know what I'm saying? And then linked back up, did the video a few months later. You know what I mean?
That's crazy, bro. Like, and that's dope because like he's another artist I grew up listening to. Obviously, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that's one thing that's so dope about your catalog too, is that every time you put somebody on a record, like you're putting like heavy hitters where like it's dope to me, like your choice of like collaboration just fire, and you guys always compliment each other like so much out of it, and it just from like a viewer's perspective, it draws us in a lot, like
I try to, obviously there's joints I've done that I just wanted to do and they work. You know what I mean? Chemistry from meeting people or having similar music, whatever. The crazy shit with the Cassidy shit, I didn't even peep it until after we was in the studio. But my first single, I Don't Know You shit, shit that Vinny Paz stole the hook, that joint. That's my opening line. I said, I'm risky after they frisk me. So Cassidy to pass me the biscuit. Give you shots without a glass of the whiskey. Take an L unless you're passionate with me. You're passionate with me. Took cash to the magistrate with me.
That shit. Saying? That word.
And I didn't even think of it. Crazy, I didn't even think of it till after, but yeah. So it makes sense. You know what I mean?
That shit's crazy, bro. I mean, that's definitely a record. You want to show them it real quick?
Well, you got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Well, I Don't Know You?
No, not the I Don't Know You. I got the Don't Look.
Oh, Don't Look. Yeah. All right.
You want to rock?
Shout out to Nysom too. Shout out to Nysom because he came through. Doc still knew. Relatively new at making the beats, at least the trap joints. So my man Nysom came through and he played bass lines on like half the joints. And then we got part 2 that we finished before Doc went back in and shit. You know what I'm saying? So Nysom got his hands on all those, for part 2 and shit.
Yo, that's crazy. I can't wait for part 2 then. That's crazy. Yo, I'm gonna play this real quick. I'm gonna play this one because this record. Yo, that shit. I said that shit makes me want to go out and just punch somebody right now.
You should, and that's why I make push in the face music. Hey, I got some drug stories throughout my shit, but there's more punch in the face because you get back out of jail easier with that. You know what I mean? Fix your life up.
What? Nah, it's dope, bro. Like the energy off that, you just feel it. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit's just crazy.
Word. Yeah. Shout out Cass, Pop from the barbershop for the link up and all that. Shout out my homegirl Drama and shit, you know what I mean? Like I said, of course, Doc will rob and Nice on. Yeah, Nice on, and Doc will rob. Like Doc will send out, the skeleton and shit, and then Nice will come through and, he real nice with the keyboards. He'll touch up some shit and play out the bass or depending on what joint. But you'll hear it a lot more on part 2.
I can't wait for part 2. I know you're gonna have some surprises for that on there.
Yeah, I mean, so far, Smith and Wesson on there and self-titled and shit. And I'm still, my man Twin Gambit, he on the feed right now. He on it. You know what I'm saying? And we still fucking with it. We had the whole shit done almost a year ago, and the fucking hard drive crashed. I lost 81 songs on that shit, but a lot of it was features that I already sent out or had saved. But the shit I lost that I wasn't backing up at the time was that album. So like we had to kind of start over, and now we're like just piecing certain shit together, touching shit up. We'll get like 2 more features on it and shit, and then and we mixing it.
That's dope, cause like I was listening to even a record with you and self-titled and Rusted Jux, what's it called, Gun Theme, and that went crazy.
Shout out Astronaut, my man Astronaut from Paris. He laced a lot of joints. He did Watch Out. He did the joint with Joel. He did that. He did the shit with Cap. I'll show you.
I got that here. We gotta play that too. Cap is actually my first feature I've ever got.
Word, yeah. That's good. That's a good brother right there, man.
Yeah, I remember I was talking to him, and me and him were just talking hip hop for like, I wasn't expecting it, bro. He called my phone because like we were talking through email, and I just left the number over there just to be like, yo, if you want to link up, we could talk more about the record. And he hit me up, and bro, that shit like blew my mind. You know what I'm saying? Because I was new to this. It was like I was new to the music and stuff. So like someone from that, especially from Wu-Tang, that's for itself.
Absolutely. That was actually I booked my own tours and shit. That was my first nationwide tour. Me, Capadonna, Block McCloud, and my man GQ.
That's fine. I know you toured with my brother Alpha Male too, and he told me he had a great time on that tour.
Yeah. He was on one of the shoestring joints. You know what I mean? It ain't always glamorous, man. But we out there. We hit them spots, man. We be everywhere. So yeah, shout out, man. We did a joint too.
Yeah, I was there. I was there when he recorded his part and stuff like that. And you bodied that verse, bro. That shit was crazy. Like.
Legit.
As when he told me.
I try, man. How they say? I'm not a rapper.
Nah, it's dope.
Man.
Everything you put into, like, you put 100. You could tell you put 100% into it. You know what I mean? Like, even doing a feature for like my man Alpha, like you could tell like that you killed that verse. You and Alpha both killed it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a good song. It's a good song. Shout out my man Jay Bradley did that beat. Oh, I see my man Bloodsport just popped in there. What up, baby? He on the joint. He on the for the weekly at midnight. They got a joint with Snow Goons. My man Bloodsport on it. Man,
shout out to the Snow Goons too. Those are the homies.
Absolutely, man. So, underground's a small world once you travel.
Yeah, it's crazy. Even when we talked earlier and stuff, just like the same people we both know and everything like that. That's right there alone just shows like how the community really is there together. You know what I mean? Because like Snow Goons, they helped me a lot with my stuff. You know what I mean? Like just the touring and everything like that. That alone was just huge. Like just to be able to learn from Illegal. Because DJ Illegal, he's a smart dude the way he puts his stuff together.
Nah, their whole plan is genius. Fucking, it's crazy though, man. Because he been speaking English for a long time, man. He talk exactly the way he talked 10 years ago. I'll put it like this. He speak way better English than I speak German. And my last name is German. You know what I mean?
Yo, and he's funny too. Like, I remember going on tour with him.
He's a cool cat. He's a cool cat, man.
Oh, 100%. We were kicking in the venue, and He's, you know how he is. He's just a real laid back, relaxed dude. And I remember this girl was like hammered, and I think we were either in Ottawa or Toronto. I don't remember which city it was. And this girl just walks up to say what up because she was so happy that it was DJ Legal, and you know she wanted his shit, but she was so hammered that as she ran, she face planted the merch table. And we just stood there, looked at each other like, what do we do? You know, but that's like one of the funny memories I got with him going on tour, and we still talk about it till today because like she was hammered, bro, like filthy drunk.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. What city was that?
Yo, I think I was either in Ottawa or Toronto, bro. Let's go.
Yo, I've been talking to E&J for a while, too. That's why they hopped up on the thread, man. So, yeah, man, I need that sponsorship for the weekly next year. And, you know, I'm dropping my third album. The whole pandemic shit, like, it's not slowing down on overall shit. But, you know, my third album, I want the vinyl, CD, cassette, and digital dropping the same day. So, you know, all them plants is closed. Ain't no more merch right now. I still got like 1,600 CDs from the first 3 albums. So that's on. If you order that, I'll send that out. But yeah, the shirts is on hold. You know what I mean?
100. You know I'm ready. You got my support, 1,000%, bro. You know, and definitely, like we were saying, even in the future, bro. Trust me, you're gonna be hearing from me. I definitely want to get you on my next project and stuff too, bro. I really respect your grind a lot.
No doubt, 10K a bar, B. I'm in with my new Hollywood shit, man.
I got you. But I want to let them hear the solo real quick, if you don't mind. I want them to hear Where I Be, because Where I Be, that song made me zone out. You know what I'm saying? And that's definitely a record I want them to hear, because like, yo, that record is fire. Like, all of them, but that one really was just like, holy shit. You know what I mean? Like, it caught my attention, and like, that shit was, because it went from Back to the Trap to Where I Be, and those 2 records, like I said earlier, bro, they really pull you into the project, bro. Like, it's definitely dope, and I know everybody here, they're gonna vibe out to it, because I know they're loving the fact of playing the music. You can see it.
No, word, that's what's up. And yeah, that joint's one of my favorites, man, because, I mean, look, here's the thing. And most people could tell by listening, but it's hard to tell, man, because there's a lot of people that like make it sound good and shit.
Yeah.
But like, I ain't gotta make no shit up. And as you see my shit evolve, even like that bag talk, you can tell I'm sitting in the crib with my kids all day. I'm talking about doing the jokes with a PJ Masks.
Yeah.
PJ Masks with a PJ Mask. Oh. And my daughter's peeking at me. She heard me sing PJ Masks. She peeked out.
Yeah, like I hear you.
Yeah, I know that shit. I watch Juice and Monsters Inc. and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Monsters Inc.'s a good movie.
Yeah, I love it. I watched it by this is when I know it's a good movie. Like that, Incredibles. Like, when they fall asleep and I sit up and watch it and pay attention by myself, or like, you know what I mean? They go on for the weekend, and I just throw this shit on, that's when you know that shit's lit for real.
Yo, that shit's dope. Yeah, I was on TV the other day, and that shit had my attention. I was playing it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
Hell no, got little of it and just watched it, you know, vibed out.
Nah, facts.
I gotta play this record, especially if you saying it's one of your favorites. I know they're gonna love it. Let me just rock this real quick.
Word.
Yo, that record just makes me vibe, bro. Like, honestly, like, 2 records I gotta say I vibe a lot is that and Around Me. Like, those records is crazy, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
They close to the heart shit, I mean.
Yeah, nah, and you hear that, you know? Yo, I gotta ask you a question, because Alpha Male wanted me to ask you. He said, what happened the first night y'all went on tour together?
Ask him.
I'll ask you.
Tell him, nigga. I don't know. Did I hurt him or something? Like, nobody got hurt or arrested that tour.
Yeah.
Pretty sure. That's a tour I already recommended, right?
Yeah.
Oh. Now, the first night, I thought we did a couple shows before. The first show with RA was a fucking disaster. The promoter ended up, like, getting on drugs. And this is a dude I did like 12 shows with.
Oh,
so, like, he did the Cap tour. He did a couple shows. And when we was in Cali, I had Sean Price out there with us too, rest in peace. You know what I mean? Like, he had it stacked up. And dude was always good money. So he was one of the few people I didn't have the contract locked in with. He was like, yo, what's the ticket? $2,500. All right, cool, I got you, fam. Did it. That's it. Yo, so like 3 days before the show, venue's calling me like, yeah, we can still do it, but now we got to switch the thing. I'm just like, call RA, talking, worked it out, like, fuck it, let's just do it. We're already here, let's do it. Yo, take whatever we're going to get. And I came in there and got super smashed. It was like passed out type shit out front of the venue. That's what we're talking about. So I don't know. Like, did I do something? It's possible.
Nah. You said that you pranked him. The day before the show, you called him to tell him there was no tour.
Yeah, I don't remember that. I probably did it. I'm not saying he's lying. I'm just saying
just trolling him. You know.
Listen, I troll on the internet. If you see the memes or shit I say, I make people think I'm a Trump supporter, all types of shit. You know what I mean? You know, I troll people in real life. You know what I mean? Like that.
That's how we should live life,
I get kicks out of fucking with people, but like not. You know, I ain't trying to hurt nobody no more. Not that bad.
You just have a good time.
I mean, I'm trying to have less of a good time because I've been finding out in the last few years that I've been having a great time and everybody else isn't.
Nah, we all have our times. You know that.
I got a lot of time.
So, I want to even talk about Around Me because we talked earlier and I even put it down just to make sure I say it part. Yo, the beginning, first part of the verse, you use a Nas reference and it was so dope because the way you delivered it, that shit was just bananas. And honestly, bro, like me, like I said earlier, I'm a huge Nas fan too. So like, for you to even when you quoted, he said, "It's kind of rare to see my squad hang out. I've been robbing motherfuckers since Nas came out, and I don't mean his new shit either. Confused with ether, abuse the reefer, camp box, choose the sleeper, use the heater." Like that wordplay, like I'm not gonna lie, I think I brought that back at least 3 or 4 times before I even finished the record.
Good. That's what the rewind button for.
Yo.
Yeah. Wait till you hear it though, like that whole project, like I was telling you earlier, that whole project's getting mixed and remastered and shit, and then, you know, I'm gonna drop a limited edition CD. The joint that's running till midnight. I mean, once it runs the week, it's still there though. But I can't see Block McCloud. So you can tell there's a big difference in the sound quality. You know what I mean? Which a lot of new people have tuned in the last 10 years. You know what I mean? Like,
but the project
10 years ago was the beginning for me. So, you know what I mean? Like, so the new heads need to hear it, and it's better for them to hear it crispy and for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah, that's... Bro, I still fuck with it. I mean, I still rock with it. It's in rotation for me, you know what I mean? Like, it's dope. And you had some crazy features on there, too, because, like, I've done shows with, like, Terminology, and I know you have a record with him and Immortal Technique on the same record. And that alone was just a fire project.
Oh, thanks, my bad. I'm trying to convince my baby mama. She ain't with it. Well, yeah, shout out to Term, man. He a real cool cat, man. We've been on a lot of records over the years, like on other people's records. I think the first shit we did was on Reef shit. Where, you know what I mean? I don't know, his third album. Whatever one dropped in 2008. Okay. The one after Feast of Famine. Feast of Famine had Sound of Philadelphia, so the one after that was like Black Undercover and shit. But, you know what I mean? We knew I was going to be on a joint. And then he's like, yo, I'm linking up with Term. So then him and Term, you know, linked up, made that shit happen, and I threw my shit on there. And, you know, a couple other features and shit. But that one, what I do my shit first. If I'm sending the feature out, you know, like the Benny joint, the Jada Kiss joint, if we're not in the lab, well, even the Cassidy shit is the same thing. except for he was there to receive it. But
yeah.
I do my shit and then give it to them.
Word.
You know what I mean?
I usually do this. I try doing the same thing too. Like I did that for the Chris Rivers feature I got, and even with Diabolic, I had my verse done at first, and then Diabolic came into the studio, and he spoke with us, and he wrote his on the spot, and then that's when he delivered his.
Right. Nah, man, it make it better. They see where you at, and then plus, you know what I mean? If you don't have a super solid relationship with these dudes, you definitely want to show them, like, yo, you can't just come here and half-ass it, and, you know, like, let's make a song and be on your shit.
Yeah, so, definitely. No, honestly, I was happy with what he delivered, bro. Like, I was definitely, he came proper for it, man. He definitely blessed the record and stuff like that. You know?
Yeah, so yeah, that's how shit go, you know, shit go down like that, and certain dudes, you know, shout out my man Slug, you know, we've been rocking for a minute.
Fire.
Yeah, so send him, you know what I mean? Send him to join the Allianz. I don't think he really rap like that too much anymore. He got a barbershop and shit. I mean, he still fuck with it, but he don't all out fuck with it. But at that time, we was all grinding together and, you know, by ourselves. So, you know, I got Slug on the joint and threw my man Arms on it.
Yeah.
Maybe I already had Arms. I don't know. I forget. We shot the video and all that shit. That shit was a good look. I can't wait to hear that one. Like, actually, the whole project. I like the project.
Like I said, I like that project, bro. Like, that project is dope. You have so many, like, it's just so much it's like so much content in one project. Like, it had me vibing, and it gives me, and it's real music, you know. And like you said, some people know how to deliver it to make it sound right, but like, you could tell when someone's really spitting facts.
Yeah, I hope so. I don't know. It's different now, man. I just dropped a song about facts. Got a whole bunch of people questioning me. Yeah, I ain't on trial. I beat trial last time I checked.
Word. And salute to that, man. Nah, definitely. And
yo, thank shout out to Mark Jankowitz.
Mark Jankowitz, yo, salute him, right?
That's the lawyer that I beat a gun charge.
Damn, that's what's up. Now,
yeah, damn, I should have gave you that song.
Yeah, bro, that shit would have been dope. Definitely, yeah. If you want, I'll throw it on another week or whatever, you know.
Yeah. Well, now look, that's just for the third album anyway. But I already had that shit sitting for 2 years. I wanted to drop the third album last summer, and I was dealing with a lot of shit, and I was like, yo, I'm not rushing it. I just wait, and then, you know, that's when I cooked up the weekly. I don't know if we're not locked down up until October. You know what I'm saying? And that shit dropping. But like that one, I gotta go to Philly for that. You know, shout out my man Spawn. He run the old Roots room and shit. So like that's why I do album shit in Philly. Did the first one the Ninth Wonder shit. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
You know, for the album shit, I gotta go back down there. Plus I already got half of it sitting down there with him. You know what I mean?
Word. Nah, it's dope, bro. And I know you also have on your weekly 10, which one? I like your weekly 10 too. It was 100 shots, bro. Like, that record's dope.
And I did that beat too. Hey, man.
Did you? Whew.
Yeah. Listen, I got bad beats. I do boom trap. I like good music, period. I listen to all of it. You know what I mean? From metal to Johnny Cash, you know what I'm saying? To classical, whatever. If I think it sounds good, it sounds, you know what I mean? I'll fuck with it. That's it.
No, 100%. Yo, since you even made that, can I play the week 10 real quick? Can I play 100 shots for him?
Yeah, but you gotta shout out my man Tom Sav. That's my young boy.
Oh yeah, shout out. I was gonna do that.
Yeah, matter of fact, run those back to back. Run that and the Roy Jones Jr. because they both quick joints.
I got you. I'm going to run them back to back. This first one I'm doing is, I'm going to do it in order, week 10. This one's going to be 100 shots. Yo, that shit goes hard.
Look. Yeah, man. Yo, my son got some shit. He can do it all, too, man. He can do it all, man. So
he
be at the studio. We just linked, man. Yeah, work. Shout out there, man. Definitely check them out. We got more coming.
I definitely will. And I can't wait to hear what else you guys got coming, because, yo, that record's crazy.
Oh, absolutely. We working. We're always working.
Yeah.
I just did another 5 doors. Every week, trying to do 4 or 5 doors at least. I wanted to do more. My cameraman in the building, what up?
What?
Big 10, Mr. We Live TV. He shot the Cassidy video. He shot all the Back in the Trap video.
Oh, shit. That's what's up. Yo, salute to him.
Word. He from my hood, but I moved. Fuck out of here. No, I'm out in the woods, nigga. Come get me.
I'm gonna do the number 13 week, the Roy Jones, cause this shit's fire too, bro, and I want them to hear this shit. You know what I mean? Like, this is crazy.
Yeah, little back to the beat.
We got supplies, man. Boys, the windows up. Look. I told pussies be quiet on the blinker screen. That's why I said fuck a pharaoh like Egyptian queen. Triple beans, no coke, only season shooters. Fuck a flag, pledge allegiance to us. I got war vets to throw $100 to. Stand around seeing what the fuck you up to. There's nothing to debate, better check the topic. Now your queen under pressure, respect the logic. Let the positives, economics is a motivator. Get like a rollerblader. This is hand-eye coordination. Stick the metal on your chest like a coordination. Correlation with my personal violence. Circle around the planet, that's orbital science. Fuck cordial vibing, cause nobody will feel dude. I don't know you, so the next hook is still you. So when they banging that out, for the age they deciding what set they claim who they ride. I'm insane, but the problem I fucking hate on the line. But they rapping, they jacking just when you banging and sliding. Trying to imitate the picture that you bigger and better. And my little nigga pull up and might fuck up your bladder. We shit bagging bros, nigga. You don't need no more toilet paper, nigga. I just need my publishing, so we can't come nigga yet. Now tuned into the Weekly Vibes 2020. King Magnetic, Tom Sad. On Spotify, Apple, Pandora, YouTube. Title.
That shit was...
Shout out my man Custom, man. My man Custom, he be doing a lot of the covers for me, and he did that beat. He did the week before that, and he also did the Gun Charge beat too. My man out of Chicago, man. Custom made. Check him out. He got some shit. All types of shit.
I definitely will. I appreciate that. You know, like that shit, bro. The vibes on it's just that pure energy. You got no choice but to bop to that. You know what I mean? Like,
I keep it 100, like underneath the cash drawer. I'm 6'9". The fuck I need a mask for? You know what I mean?
That shit's hard.
Yeah. Good times.
Oh, 100%. So, like, it's dope, man. Now, my question, I know you said you got a couple of projects working out and stuff like that. What's, like, shout out to E&J, you know?
Yo, son, I ain't gonna front. I'm lit right now because I've been drinking them 211s and they get me bent, but it's different energy right now. I just got this shit today and this to the face, man. I gave my neighbor 2 shots. That's it.
You enjoying though? You living life. That's what it's about.
Yeah, until them other 3 bottles run out, and then we back. Put the gloves back on, man.
Yeah.
Need that sponsorship, baby. It's pandemic out here. Oh, Shizzle?
Yeah, I was reading because Instagram was trying to like make sure I was playing music that was it said make sure that the music you're playing is by the person with the rights. They thought we were playing music that wasn't through someone's rights.
Oh yeah, I hit Instagram up. I mean, like, that shit.
That shit. Instagram sending me warnings. I'm like, wait a minute.
No, listen, Facebook doesn't shut up. Listen, I'm a dinosaur, so I'm not really good at all this shit. I'm still trying to figure it out. I've done 20 test runs. I always call it a test run until I actually get a really super solid one. But They took down a few of my shits. I literally only play my shit. Like, I make it a point. I make a whole playlist.
That's crazy.
And yeah, they wild.
They're playing games.
Yeah, I mean, it's good. What is it? I mean, at the end of the day, especially, I don't know, I embrace the internet shit. When I first started, you know what I mean? When I dropped my first mixtape, first day that shit dropped, shit had a little buzz with it. So that shit was on 30 sites, like, you know, bootleg sites and shit. So, oh, fuck that. So I hit niggas up threatening them, whatever. Like, a couple took them down, and then like 5 more popped up. And I'm sitting there like, oh, this never gonna stop. And then I really like peep game. Like, nah, but at the end of the day, that's free promo. They putting you on to people. And who cares if some kid in Russia makes $2 off the joint? Go ahead, hold that. When I come to Russia, though, you better have $35 for me, B.
What?
I'm not from out here.
What?
That's what New York niggas say in Allentown before they get shot. I'm not from out here. I am not. Not saying I did it. I'm just saying I might have seen something like that happen before.
You go, I say I did it. But I know you rock with New York. We were saying that earlier.
Yeah, I mean, good. I've been going. I mean, I'm neighbors to it, and
Yeah.
you know, like that's the cool thing about Allentown. Allentown doesn't have anything solid. Like the few people that have been able to make careers off it, like shout out my man Adlib. You know, of course, my man GQ. Me and him been rocking out for a long time. And you know what I mean? Niggas that actually eat off it. Because there's plenty of nice dudes that don't eat off of it.
Yeah.
I'm not even talking about them. I'm talking about niggas that's really making leeway or eating. You know what I mean? There's a young boy, LG, how the fuck you say his name? LG is. He gonna go. He gonna go. He already doing big boy numbers. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, shout out to him. And it's not the same thing as listening to a bad record. It's not supposed to be. I'm literally double his age. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm friends with his pops. Like, his pops rap, too. His pops dope as fuck, too.
Really?
Barrett Benton. He's actually in the Help Me video from back in the trap.
Okay.
Yeah, when there's like movers outside. Is one of my gun carrier, legal gun carrier boys. Yeah, we chill and drink beers and shit. My man Mace and fucking my man Chrome. Me and Chrome used to do mad jokes when we was young. And then I fuck with the Bull Barrett. Yeah, it's crazy, man. There's so much talent out there, and hopefully he break through. I've been able to maintain a level, you know what I mean, for a while, and it just keeps growing. And hopefully, the more versatile shit I do over these next couple of years, and me not fucking with the whole Jedi shit at all, you know, because you get pigeonholed with that shit. And I like to fuck with everything. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully, you know, shit like that gives these motherfuckers some motivation to go ahead and put that work in. You can do better than working whatever shitty job y'all got, and y'all ain't got to risk y'all freedom and shit.
Word.
You know what I mean? Makes sense.
Because, like, you know, we talked about earlier, I already told you from my perspective, just as an artist perspective, that respects your grind a lot and stuff like that. Like, you just bringing up points like that makes me reflect on what I'm doing to keep pushing forward. You know what I mean? And I'm not just speaking for myself, bro. You can just see through the comments how many people get influenced and are influenced. You know what I mean? So, like, it's good hearing you say shit like that.
What did I say? Did I say something?
Yeah, you say something. Yo, just so you know, I got like 25 seconds before it's about to cut out on us.
Oh, word. All right, well.
You
King Magnetic, everything. Instagram, kingmagnetic.com, Facebook. Google it. Hop on the shit. Link in the bio.